Hey you guys, welcome back and I hope you guys are doing great. So today we have a Wet n Wild one brand tutorial. I finally gathered all the products that are required for a one brand tutorial, and it wasn't that difficult because I already owned a lot of Wet n Wild, so that's why I thought, you know what, a one brand tutorial would be great. So yeah, I have that here for you guys, and this is the look that I created. I honestly like how it all turned out. The only thing I didn't have was a mascara, and I will explain that in the video. And yeah, I think the eye look came out really pretty. I did a cut crease. It's a very typical cut crease for me. It's something I've done very often, but I still feel like this suits my eye shape and I do like how it looks. So yeah, also we are going to be starting off with our eyes, so be ready for a zoom in of my face, and with that let's get started. Okay, so we are starting with the eyes. I'm gonna use my concealer to prime my eyelids. I think they have an eyeshadow primer, but I haven't really heard anything special about it. So yeah, I'm gonna do a cut crease. So I still have some patchiness over here. I'm not gonna bother because the shimmer is gonna go over it anyway. Just to set the brow bone area and some areas around here, I'm gonna go in with the bone shade in this palette. I'm not setting the entire eyelid, but I'm setting the areas that I do not want a lot of eyeshadow on. So mainly the brow bone and the inner areas of my eye. Next, I'm taking the pink color from the same palette and applying it in the inner portions of my eye. It is slightly difficult to blend though. I'm gonna use the orange shade to blend the edges out because this shade is just so difficult to blend. I don't want to cover up the pink entirely because I do want it to show even after the cut crease. So I'm just gonna stop at that and later go ahead and blend things out if I feel like. Now I'm gonna use the red shade just to blend out the outer corner areas, and to again blend out the red shade that I added on the outer area, I'm gonna go in with the orange. Next, I'm taking my concealer and I'm just gonna cut my crease. Okay, so here is my cut crease, and I'm just gonna go in with the shimmery shade in the palette and apply it on my lid. And then I'm going in with the orange and red again to blend the outer corners out. Okay, so I'll just do my other eye and be right back. Okay, I know it all looks really weird now, but let's move on to the face, and that's how the makeup look will be completed. So obviously I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation in the shade of a Pecan, and I feel like if I talk even one word about this, people will be throwing eggs at me, so I'm not gonna talk about anything in detail. I will however talk a little in my upcoming video. Next, I'm gonna go in with the concealer, and this is the Wet n Wild Photofocus concealer in the color medium deep tan. I previously had the shade that is lighter to this. I think it's medium tawny, and I think it's a little too light for me because this is a good highlighting shade for my skin tone, so that being a shade lighter was definitely not the correct fit. And while blending it in, I'm doing it in a way where my eyeshadow shape will also be cleaned up. Okay, so the concealer is done and I'm gonna move on to powder. Now I couldn't really find a pressed powder from Wet n Wild, neither could I find a loose powder. I don't think I missed it on Amazon or Nykaa, but if I did, do let me know in the description. But I'm gonna use a powder which is a Wet n Wild powder, but it hasn't been in stock since forever, and it's a very well loved product to the point where I've hit pan on them. So yeah, I have really liked this product, but unfortunately no Indian website has it. I don't know why. Foreign websites do still have it in stock, so they haven't discontinued it, but I don't get why would you not stock something this amazing, which has been an issue with a lot of their products recently. I've seen them go off and they aren't adding anything new to their collections. But yeah, let's just set the areas that I applied concealer in. This concealer is already creasing. This is why I did not like it. Next, I'm just gonna take this Wet n Wild brush, dip it a little in this powder. I don't have that much left, and this is something that I used on special occasions, but I'm using it for you guys just to film this video. I'm just gonna take a little bit and dust it all over my face. Next step is bronzer, and I was trying to find a bronzer that is not this, but from what I could tell, the 4 bronzer shades available, What Shady Beaches was the one that would have probably suited my skin tone, but it had shimmer on it and that made me not buy it. But literally today I have heard from someone that it does not show up that much on your skin. It looks more luminous, so maybe I'll try it in the future, but for now this will have to do. And also those dual-ended contour sticks or bronzer stick, whatever, they are not something that suit my skin tone. I've seen enough swatches and I can assure you it's for people up until maybe NC42. Beyond that, no chance. I do not like the color of this bronzer. I feel like it goes very red. On the screen it looks fine, but in real life it's a little too red for my liking. But this does the job for whenever I'm filming, so I don't really mind it. But I'm really looking for a bronzer. Let me know if you have any recommendations. I would be very open to trying them. Don't comment Huda Beauty Tantos. I'm not gonna buy them. They are way too expensive for my pocket right now. But yeah, I might as well if nothing works out. But powder bronzers, I really do want to find one. Okay, time for blush, and I'm obviously gonna use one of their most famous products, and that is the Mellow Wine blush. And I don't know what the old formula was like, but this one is nice so far. It does go really well even with my skin tone, and it's also really pigmented. For some reason my camera does not catch it, but I just have to apply a little bit and it does the job. I feel like even if you're deeper than me, you may have to apply a little bit more, but it still will show up. And I do get the hype now. It's really pretty. Next is the highlighter. I'm obviously gonna use this one. This is the Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlighter in the color Precious Petals. It's almost duochromatic, but in a subtle highlighty way, so you can wear it and not feel weird. I think I'm gonna do my brows next because I desperately need to do them. I'm just gonna zoom you guys in. I do have this clear brow gel that does absolutely nothing, but let's see how my brows change after I apply it, if they even do. I'm also gonna apply the highlighter on my inner corners. Okay, so for the mascara, at first I was gonna make an excuse saying I forgot to order it, but no, I was very well aware that I did not have a mascara. The reason why I did not get it is because I already have my Essence Lash Princess, and if I open the Wet n Wild mascara too, I will have two mascaras that I'm never gonna finish in 6 months. So instead of letting two of them go to waste, I just thought of skipping on the mascara. I just feel like it's a little wasteful and I can do without being wasteful. And technically this is also a mascara. Let's see how it looks on my eyelashes. Even if you're thinking that this would be great as a natural mascara or anything, it's not. Don't bother. It will coat your eyelashes like you have applied water to it, and then after 5 minutes they'll come back down. This is water in a tube, guys. It doesn't do anything. Don't buy it. Okay, so I think I have to let that mascara dry down before I apply my proper mascara. So let's start doing the lips. And for the lips, I do have a lip liner, and that is the Wet n Wild Color Icon lip liner in the color Chestnut. I've heard good things about this. I've used it a few times and I do really like it. Okay, so that's the lip liner, and honestly it looks good with whatever look I have going on. But I think I still want to go in with a lipstick, and the two choices I have with me are the Wet n Wild Color Icon. It's not Color Icon, it's MegaLast Liquid Catsuit lipstick, and this is the liquid lipstick. This is the bullet one. This is in the shade Sandstorm. This is in the shade Give Me Mocha. I think I'm gonna go in with Give Me Mocha just because I have pink used on my eyes, even though it's not that visible, and this has slight pink tones to it, so I think I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so that was it for the lipstick. I really like it. I love how it looks with the eye look. I really like it. Now the only thing left is mascara. I think I'm just gonna do it off camera and I will be back for the outro. I just have one last thing remaining, and I wasn't gonna use it originally, but then I saw it on my vanity, and that is the setting spray. I have reviewed this, girl. We have been through it. I will leave a link for that in the description. I'm just gonna apply it on my sponge and then dab it on my cheeks, and that's it. Okay, so yeah, that's it. That was it for the video. That was my full face of Wet n Wild. I did enjoy filming this a lot, but it's not possible for me to do this with every brand because I don't buy that much makeup. But Wet n Wild is something that I have a lot of products of, and this was fairly easy in that aspect. So yeah, I'm so sorry that the eye look is redundant AF, but I still really like it. Also stay tuned for the next video, which is gonna be a mini review of everything that I've used today, and also other products that I have used from Wet n Wild but not used in this video. So yeah, get excited for that, and that is it for this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you have any sort of video request for me, and I will try my best to complete it. And yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.